get ready with me for New Year's Eve. Just gonna start with some Drunk Elephant drops because my face is a little red. And I always use my favorite Caudalie moisturizer with the bronzing drops. It's the best. Honestly, I love being away with family on New Year's Eve because I kind of feel like New Year's Eve has turned into such a pressured and arbitrary night where I always feel like I need some crazy plan that needs to be planned out months in advance, and there's so much pressure to just have like a fun New Year's Eve night. So being with family is not only more enjoyable for me, but just takes away all that pressure, and I just kind of get to relax, be with family, and just enjoy the night. At the end of every year, I kind of always like to reflect just on things that have happened and just the year as a whole. And this year, by far, I have definitely had the most change and I think the most self-growth. I kind of tend to be a creature of habit, and typically change makes me anxious, and this year I had a ton of change. Graduated college in April, and leading up to that was definitely a lot. I went through my first breakup from a very long-term relationship, and then kind of went right into working and being in New York City. So that was definitely a lot of change in the middle of this year. And then towards the end of the year, I got a full-time offer and now have a full-time job in New York City. Moved to New York City with two of my best friends from school, and am now in a completely new relationship. This year definitely, I would say, was fast-paced, and obviously with a ton of change. But with that change comes a lot of self-growth, learning about yourself more, and yeah, more than any other year, I've learned so much more about myself, just in terms of being in a relationship, as a friend, as a daughter, just as a human being. I think it was definitely my most insightful year, full of change, but also full of super exciting new beginnings and just a lot of exciting things. I really have not spoken on a lot of the things that I had gone through this year in terms of aspects that have changed for me. I definitely want to spend more time talking about because they all kind of were unique in teaching me things about myself and just really growing this year. But yeah, this year was definitely special and very vital for my self-growth. One other thing that I forgot to mention was that I finally started posting on here, which is something that I was kind of afraid to do for a really long time. And I kind of started doing it at the very beginning of this year, and I love it. It's honestly made me so much more confident. So that has definitely been something that I want to carry over into 2024. Definitely the transition from college to New York City working life was extremely different. When I kind of got my internship in March and knew that I was starting a week after graduation, it didn't really hit me that I would start and never stop. So now, after working for around 8 months, I think, it's kind of hitting me like that change in lifestyle, and it's a lot. Honestly, would not trade at all how I did it and kind of going right into it as opposed to traveling and being with friends. Definitely would have been nice, but I took this experience and I've loved every second of it, and it's now put me in my full-time job. And yeah, it's definitely just a big change, but good change. Learned a lot about myself, and I'm just excited to take that knowledge and growth into the new year. I think something that is important is all of your relationships, I feel like, kind of overlap, no matter if it's a romantic relationship, a sibling relationship, a parent relationship, friendships, any kind of relationship. They're so insightful in terms of learning about yourself and just areas where you can grow, or kind of areas where maybe you have a relationship and it's not right for you. So I think it's really important to just analyze the relationships you have in your life and just really focus on the ones and put energy into the ones that benefit you in a positive way. On a lighter note, I have had so much fun this year. I've met so many new people this year. I've gotten to work in the field that I'm most passionate about and kind of just work on things that I love and do things that I love and surround myself with people who make me happy. Not gonna lie, I think at the end of every year, it's a little bit daunting because you kind of look at it as like a, oh my God, like ins and outs of the year. Like, what am I gonna accomplish this year? And what am I not gonna do this year? And sometimes I find it a little bit daunting, but I'm kind of just trying to go into this year with no expectations, kind of know what worked for me this year, what didn't work for me this year, and kind of tune in more to what really makes me happy and not put so much pressure on myself in the new year. So if anyone else went through a lot of fucking change this year, I'm with you. And although it was hard, we did it. And this year is going to be our year. Okay, well, my sister just came in here because she needs to blow her hair, so now we're moving. Tonight I am going to dinner with my family, and we are doing a little bit of an early bird special because my little sister is 6, so she needs to eat a little early. But we're gonna go to dinner, and then the hotel that we're at does like a New Year's Eve party, so we're gonna go to that after. I honestly am so excited to have like a dinner at 7 and then just relax till 12. Last year, I remember I was in New York City and I was kind of scrambling with some of my friends for a plan, and it was just like such a shit show. We ended up at like a bar that wasn't even fun, and then leaving before it was even New Year's to get food. And I am just really content with how my night is about to pan out. Today was also the first nice day that we've had in the last 3 days, so I think it's just good luck. We're going into the new year with good energy and a stomach full of nachos. Okay, well, the makeup is done, outfit's on, and I hope everyone has a happy and healthy new year. Feeling the same.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Love to all.